Hi guys, and thank you very much for coming back to the channel. I hope you enjoy the upcoming video, and let me know in the comments if you did. You'll be doing me a great favour, and that is to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll speak to you at the end of the video, but for now, ciao. Not today, thank you. So thank you very much. It was Ali, Ali's mate there that waved to me.
I'll be fine with it cause the heart led my page. I want a ceasefire, fuck a response from Drake. What you willing to risk? What you willing to give? What if you were in Gaza? What if those were your kids? If the West was pretending that you didn't exist, you want the world to stand up and the students finally did. Let's get it.
with the people of Palestine.
To that I say, Mr. Trump, your plan will fail. It will fail because Gaza is not for sale. It will fail because Palestinians have stood firm against every attempt to erase them, against genocide, against war crimes, against the most horrifying attempts to wipe a nation. It will fail because Gaza has seen the worst of humanity, whilst wiping out every generation. And yet, the streets of Rafah, the streets of Beit Hanun, the streets of Beit Lahia, the streets of Shuja'iyya never submitted. So, Mr. Trump, you can keep your so-called Middle East Riviera, because Gaza will flourish, and Gaza will rise, and Gaza will continue to defy every attempt to erase it. Mr. Trump, you underestimate our movement, so allow me to introduce you. This is the largest anti-genocide, anti-war, anti-racism movement the entire world has seen. This is a movement that has seen students protesting for justice, that has seen workers striking for principles, has seen journalists and artists and healthcare workers speaking truth to power. We are seeing our governments being forced to act, not because they want to, but because we made them. Because we have shown them that the tide of history is not on their side, but on the side of the oppressed. This is a movement that connects struggles across the globe. So from Gaza to Ferguson, from London to Johannesburg, from Damascus to Beirut to the streets of Jenin, we fight for Palestine. And when we fight for Palestine, we fight for justice everywhere. And when we win for everyone. We know and believe and trust that Palestine will be free from the river to the sea. This isn't a distant dream. This is an undeniable reality. We will march, we will organize, and we will mobilize until every system that exploits and dehumanizes falls. This is not just the liberation of Palestine, this is the liberation of us all. So from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Thank you.
Make some noise for Yasmin! Our next speaker is here representing the Palestinian Forum in Britain. They're another of the co-organisers of today's rally. Please make some noise for Faris Ahmed!
Solidarity with all those facing charges for protesting as is their right. Donald Trump, a common thug, thinks he can waltz into Gaza and take it like it's his birthright. For 15 months, the Zionists tried to take Gaza. For 15 months, they tried to break the Palestinian spirit, and they failed miserably, and Donald Trump will too. I say it unequivocally. Gaza does not belong to Trump, nor does it belong to Netanyahu. And in fact, every inch of Palestine belongs to the Palestinians. Donald Trump wants to ethnically cleanse Palestine, the Palestinians, from Gaza to Egypt and Jordan. And in doing so, he's done something seemingly impossible. against Israel. His statements are absolutely insane. But at least an American president is finally being honest about American imperialism. America is not a peaceful mediator. America is not a good faith actor. America is a genocidal empire hell-bent on destroying anyone who rises up. And the Israelis couldn't be happier to hear the nonsense coming out of Trump's mouth. Netanyahu jumped at the opportunity to scupper the ceasefire and go back to committing genocide in Gaza, and yet again he failed. But let's not pretend that this ceasefire brought peace. Peace will not be achieved until justice is achieved for the Palestinians and Palestinian land is liberated from the Zionist occupation. Confronting Trump's crazy plans requires bold positions and the unity of the all popular and official forces that believe in Palestinian rights, not only in Palestine, not only in the Arab countries, but everywhere where the free people of the world reside. Israel is still killing Palestinians, especially in the West Bank, where they hope that they can expel or kill every last Palestinian there. And here we are repeatedly asked by our comrades and our friends, where is the Palestinian Authority? Where is the Palestinian Authority? Where have they been when Israel was committing genocide in Gaza? Where have they been when Israel has been bombing refugee camps in the West Bank? To this day, after 15 months of genocide in Gaza, the Palestinian Authority, led by Mahmoud Abbas, continues security coordination with the occupation. This is in clear contradiction to the desire of all Palestinians, and even in contradiction to the decisions of the Palestinian Liberation Organization bodies. If you want to be the legitimate representatives of the Palestinians, you must accept political unity, you must work together to rebuild Gaza, and you must end security coordination now! But we, the Palestinian people and our allies, will not wait for you. We will struggle with every fiber of our being, and as we say in Arabic, شئتم أم أبيتم, يعني في العام خاوة, from the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Thank you.
Our next speaker is here today representing over 500,000 members of the National Education Union, which has consistently campaigned for Palestinian human rights. Please give a warm welcome to the General Secretary of the NEU, Daniel Kabede.
Just a few weeks ago we were welcoming the news of a ceasefire, but today we are in a very different and dangerous place. Trump wants to take over Gaza and turn it into the Riviera of the Middle East. For Trump, Gaza is a real estate and development opportunity. Forget that Gaza is home to 2 million Palestinian people who have been displaced multiple times since October 23 and whose forebearers were themselves refugees displaced to Gaza following the Nakba of 1948. Let there be no mistake, Trump wants ethnic cleansing, the forced removal of people from their land, and it would constitute a gross violation of international law. Trump's plan has been welcomed by Netanyahu and his far-right allies, who have made it clear they don't want phase 2 and phase 3 of the ceasefire. Be in no doubt, a return to hostilities will be a catastrophe for the people of Gaza, especially its children. A UN report has said that Israel's war conducted in Gaza was consistent consistent with the characteristics of genocide, including mass civilian casualties, the use of starvation as a weapon of war. Gaza's entire 2.1 million population is now in need of humanitarian assistance. Tens of thousands killed, thousands more missing under the rubble and presumed dead. The UN has described the Gaza Strip as a graveyard for children, with almost 15,000 children killed and thousands more missing. Thousands more children and young people having sustained life-changing injuries. 60,000 children are estimated to be in need of treatment for acute malnutrition. 658,000 children and young people have no access to formal education. And under the cover of the Gaza war, Israeli misconnections and terror attacks in the West Bank have escalated into October, with 900 Palestinians killed and almost 200 accused of children. We cannot return to the barbarism that the world has put. The UN has estimated that it will cost more than $53 billion to rebuild Gaza. The UK government has been complicit in Israel's war crimes. Now it must make clear that that it will actively oppose his plans to ethnically cleanse Gaza and play its part in securing Gaza's reconstruction, along with France, Germany, and the rest of the European Arab states. I would believe we will all be convinced that the
Our next speaker is here representing the thousands of our Jewish brothers and sisters who form the Jewish Club and join us on every single national demonstration since October 23. Please give a very, very warm welcome to Daniel
Hello. Brothers, sisters, my name is Daniel, and I'm honoured to speak on behalf of the Club of Palestine. We are a coalition of thousands of Jews and Muslims every single nationality in Palestine. We are loud, we are proud, and we are a Jewish voice that opposes injustice everywhere. In our ranks are 9-month-old babies and 90-year-old elders. We have rabbis and atheists, reformists and orthodox. We are here on every march, and every single time we have been warmly embraced with nothing but love and sympathy and empathy, because we are part of this struggle. Now, why are we here? There are countless reasons, but I'm just going to give you 3. One, because we are human beings. Part of our common humanity is the duty to see ourselves in the Gazan terrorists who carry the remains of their children in plastic bags. We see our own children in the newborns that were left to die in ICUs and incubators. We see our own parents in the elders who spent their whole lives in refugee camps. And the assault on humanity anywhere is an assault on humanity everywhere. Every fiber of our beings screams out for Palestine. Free, free Palestine! 2, it's because we are Jews. When the Zionist state drapes itself in Jewish symbols, when its leaders claim to speak on behalf of all Jews, when the IDF defile our holy Torah by taking it into Gaza and other battle zones, they implicate all of us, and we refuse to be silent while our traditions are defiled by Zionism. We refuse to be complicit in the destruction of Gaza. Third reason, because we are Jews in Britain, and our self-appointed communal leadership are lying to us and lying about us. The Board of Deputies, the CSC and the JLC are slandering this movement, they are slandering this rally, and they are slandering the vast majority of people
hundreds of thousands of Palestinians ethnically cleansed and forcibly displaced from their cities and towns. Those who denied the Nakba since 1948 cannot deny the Nakba of today. Donald Trump stated that he intends to take over Gaza and remove the Palestinians. This can only be described as ethnic cleansing, and it is shameful for anyone to try and call it something different. Trump also stated that Israel should let hell break out in Gaza.
Our day is coming. Palestine will be free. Free, free. Free, free. Free, free. Thank you very much.
London, we just heard that there are well over 150,000 of us
Hi again, guys, and if you enjoyed the video, please mention it in the comments. You would also be doing me a big favour if you would like, ring the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already done so, that is. It costs you nothing to do so, but does a massive favour to the future success of the channel. I'll see you on the next one. For now, ciao.